Hello and welcome to There's No Business Like, a podcast where friends and industry colleagues explore topics and interview leaders in our industry of professional theatrical touring.
Welcome back, friends, to the 200th episode of There's No Business Like. I'm Bryan Zellmer from Bardavon Presents in the Hudson Valley of New York. And joining us for this episode are my co-hosts, colleagues, and friends, Josh Benson.
Hey, it's Josh, rocking it from Marion, Illinois at the Marion Cultural and Civic Center.
Danielle Van Hook.
Oh, hey, it's Danielle Van Hook from the Alden in McLean, Virginia.
Katie Trzaska-Miller.
Hi, everyone. Katie with Michigan Maven Creative Associates coming to you from Midland, Michigan.
And Kevin Maynard.
Kevin Maynard coming at you from Tallahassee with opening nights at Florida State University.
Now, Kevin, about 200 episodes ago, I heard someone pronounce your name Maynard. Is that not correct?
It's not. And
you guys made the wrong choice.
We had an uncomfortable conversation where we almost had to let Danielle go from the podcast.
We cleared it up, though.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you. So happy you were able to stay with us for 200.
That one choice, and then you were stuck with it.
We interrupt this broadcast for some breaking news. This just in, the 200th episode of There's No Business Like podcast will mark the end of season 1, and this will mark the final episode for some of the Pod Squad. More to come on that later as we learn the details, but for now, let's return to the regularly scheduled podcast and go to me. My question...
Are you in the chopper?
My question
is the side of a real professional.
Do we want to give some context to that before we move on? Are you going to give some context?
No.
We're gonna tease this and just be
no, this is Bryan's hosting.
And now more from me.
So I just mentioned our 200th episode. That is a momentous milestone. And Kevin, I think you did a little research for us. Do you want to share what you learned?
Well, I learned quite a bit, and I would put research in air quotes. This is
so roll your eyes.
Very basic. Yeah, so just roll my eyes. Research. So 200 episodes, well, really 199, because I don't know, I can't include this one. So with 199 episodes, we have uploaded 6 days, 4 hours, and 56 minutes and 15 seconds of content. Or if you break that down, that's 148.94 hours. 8,936.25 minutes, or 536,175 seconds.
Whoa. Wow, that is a lot of numbers, Kevin.
That is. To make this easier for you all, I pulled some examples of things that we could have done in this amount of time.
Oh, thank God, because I did not understand.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And there's no Broadway song to help me understand the scope of that number.
I grew up in the U.S., and since we don't use the metric system, we have to figure out ways to compare things to other things. So in a way that our audience can understand. So since we started this podcast in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, okay, if we were hypothetically able to maintain a speed of about 60 miles an hour on average, okay, without stopping for gas or having to go to the bathroom, we could drive all the way. We could go anywhere in the U.S., including like the furthermost point of Alaska, and still have time left over.
Do we all have to be together in this car ride where we can't stop to pee or eat?
Yes. A whole lot of half full Mountain Dew bottles right there.
I hope the windows at least roll open.
I was going to say, this is quite the car trip.
So hypothetically, we could leave Fort Lauderdale and visit 11 national parks, and we could spend 3 hours in all of those national parks and end our trip in Dead Horse, Alaska, which is one of the northernmost places that the U.S. where you can drive to, and we'd still have 30 hours of content left.
Wow.
No, I think we made the right decision.
Yeah. or some fun things. I use fun loosely. We could have run about 33 marathons.
Nope.
Really?
I'd rather do that car thing.
Well, I mean, look,
fun to me.
We're not running at an elite pace for those 33 marathons.
Okay, good.
I feel seen.
Or we could have watched the extended version of Lord of the Rings trilogy almost 13 times.
Oof.
Just back to back.
I'm guessing Danielle's not a fan.
Yeah.
So where in any of this was the fun that you mentioned?
Do you not like Lord of the Rings?
Like, how many times could I have gone down a water slide?
Hold on. Let me, a lot. a lot. Don't worry, I've got some more for you. So if we remove the episodes from the booth at Max, who do we think hosted the longest episode?
It's clearly me.
Yeah.
It is. Does anybody know what episode that was?
105.
Nope. It was Joshua Holden.
Oh.
One of the more recent ones.
Oh.
So of the top 5 longest episodes, how many did Katie co-host or host?
All of them. I'm guessing all of them.
All of them.
4.
Technically, it's 4 because the 5th longest episode was Katie's interview. So like she was there.
Okay.
Wait, are we counting the one with Colleen Jennings Rogensock where it was broken into 2 episodes?
No,
It was 2 episodes.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
It was 2 episodes.
I was gonna say I might have been off the hook. Okay, I'm a really thorough interviewer. That's all I have to say. I like to ask the hard questions and
Well, yeah,
really.
because imagine what it would be like if one of us didn't have that skill.
So of the top 10, does anyone want to take a guess how many were Katie?
Oh no!
8.
It is 8.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So here's.
Wait, are you cheating, Josh?
I'm not.
You didn't know this ahead of time?
No.
So here's some other ones. Can you guess what was your longest interview? Obviously, Katie, we know yours. So we're going to remove the interviews where you interview ourselves. So just the ones that where you interviewed. Danielle, what is your guess?
I think Paul Sage Cannon.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Was it
was
Dominic?
Kara Hedinger.
Dang it.
Yep. Technically,
I
the
would've gotten
longer
there.
one on that one was Moms Be Mommin', but it was a panel episode, so I removed that. Josh?
I don't even remember who I interviewed.
Probably the Tony's one that you and I did together.
No. I mean, you being added to that would probably lead towards that.
Yeah.
But no.
Actually, it was an interview that Josh and I did together with Mark Morris and Nancy Umanoff.
Yeah.
So
is that your answer too then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bryan, how about you?
This is a hard one because like Josh, I can't remember all of them in my head at once, but I'm going to take a guess. It was maybe Micah Christian. No, you're shaking your head. No, I meant, I don't remember who I,
You know what, Bryan? I think what you meant to say was it was when you interviewed Empire Training Center for the Arts.
That was
doesn't even know what that is.
Really? No,
That
I
was?
do, but I didn't know that was so long. Wow.
Okay,
It was
last
a good
one.
conversation, though.
What do we think is the shortest interview episode?
Oh,
It's got
For
to be
each of
one
us
that
or
Josh
just total?
did.
Like
No,
out
just
of all of us?
overall.
Oh,
probably
wow.
one of the early ones.
Oh, I think I
No.
know.
Bryan, what do you think?
The mime. I can't think of his name right now.
It is
That doesn't sound right.
It's Alessio
Oh, I didn't think you were going to count that one.
It's an but if we remove that one, shockingly enough, it is Katie's interview with Vikas Arun.
Wow.
So shortest and longest.
Shortest and
Katie.
longest,
Mind
Katie.
numbing.
Hey, I have
You get
range.
2 belts.
I have range. That's what I have to say. I have range.
But also, like, that is why Katie is the most likely to succeed, because no matter what the metric is, like, Katie's got it. Most likely to succeed.
Oh, well, thank you, Danielle.
Okay, so here's some unhinged ones for you. If we were able to travel at the speed of light, we could do 14 round trips to Pluto while listening to our podcast.
Wow.
Oh, at the speed.
See, there's a fun one.
You could listen to all of our episodes, or you could put Baby Shark on loop for 5,257 times.
And then jump off a bridge.
I still don't understand your version of fun.
Okay. So this is probably the best one. I think the one that you've been really looking for. If competitive eater Joey Chestnut, if his stomach could handle eating nonstop at his competitive hot dog eating pace, which I think we all know is 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes, he could eat almost 68,000 hot dogs. So our podcast is 68,000 hot dogs long for Joey Chestnut.
Which is a sandwich.
No, it's not a sandwich. A hot dog is not a sandwich.
So,
Hot dog's a taco. We all know this.
yeah, if those stats don't break down just how long we've been doing this, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that there's another way to do it.
Well, listeners, if you're still awake, that was very interesting, Kevin. And I do love numbers, I have to admit. And right now, there's some people that are followers and listeners for a long time that they don't enjoy this type of thing where we're like goofing around and talking to each other. But unfortunately for them, we're going to continue because next we're going to turn it over to Danielle for a 200th episode lightning round. Danielle, take it away.
All right. So this is pretty much the only thing I'm good at is the lightning rounds, except that all of you are terrible at them for a variety of reasons.
Me especially.
Name one.
Never listen to the rules.
I have to,
Ever.
Danielle, I have to interrupt you real quick because one of my favorite lightning round moments, or one of the times I laughed the hardest, was when you were about to do a lightning round. You had us all take our headphones off, and Katie chose that moment to hold up an ultrasound. And we didn't have our headphones on, but like in the recording, you could hear her say, "Look, my brother's having a baby." We all,
but all of us just thought she was like, we're like,
Everybody's like, Katie's pregnant.
That was great time.
That was a wild time.
You can blame my brother Andrew for that timing because I got the picture the second that was happening and I had to share the good news. So, but that picture is my niece Ellie. So yeah, I had forgotten that happened and it made me laugh so hard because you all freaked out so much.
Yeah.
That's the right response.
All right. So in honor of respecting your all's boundaries of not wanting to do lightning rounds, essentially, I've decided that today we're doing a different round. It's called the quicksand round, and it's slow, it's painful, and it goes deep.
Sounds
all right.
fun.
I think this is what the people want. We're giving you all what you want. You don't need to take your headphones off. We're just all going to listen to each other.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
What?
Nothing. Go on.
So I have some questions for you all that revolve around the theme of like endings. And you don't all have to answer. If there's somebody I want an answer from, I'm going to call on them and they have to answer. Okay, here we go. What's the last concert you attended?
That I didn't work?
Lucy Dacus.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, did we not work it?
Oh, that we didn't
That's
work?
going to be harder.
Ooh. I saw Chicago.
Oh, nice.
The band, Chicago.
Yeah, I worked with them once. They're good. I can't even remember the last concert I saw that I didn't work.
Twilighting doesn't work.
I think it's Sarah Bareilles.
Oh.
Nice, Josh. That would be awesome. I would love to see Sarah. I don't know in the past, but in a couple weeks, I'm about to go see Broadway Fest, or the festival in Kingston, New York, which is full of Broadway stars, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited for you.
Oh gosh, Danielle, I think the last like concert I went to was just like the live music that's in our downtown pedestrian plaza, but it rained a lot and I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't really count that as a concert.
So it's the Yogi
No,
Yogi
that's
Brothers.
the answer. That's the true answer.
That one wins.
Yeah, no. Actually, that is. I saw a guy named Alex Taylor perform at Blue Tavern, which is a little pub here. That's the last concert I went to.
What about you, Danielle?
I saw Jason Derulo at a baseball game.
Yeah, nice.
And like the sound got all kinds of jacked up and he stopped in the middle and there was like a 15-minute like dance off with the dancers. It was actually really incredible to watch. A ton of people left, but I was like glued. I was like, ooh, what are they going to do? And I was like watching people running to like test different things. It was a delight, actually. What's your favorite series finale?
Oh, well, I've been doing a Ted Lasso rewatch in preparation for the new season. So I like the series finale. I guess at the time it was the series finale. Yeah. It's not anymore. Ted Lasso, but also Parks and Recreation. That's one of my favorite series of all time. And I thought they did a really beautiful job of wrapping up that show.
West Wing.
I'm torn between Family Ties and Cheers.
I mean, and we also know you're allowed to have two. That's how this has always gone. Kevin.
This game is too loosey-goosey. There's not enough rules.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter if I don't make it loosey-goosey.
And there's no lightning.
All make it loosey-goosey.
There's no lightning in this quicksand.
There you go.
Have you ever heard lightning?
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
You're thinking of thunder.
Yeah, that's what
Have you ever watched a TV show that ended, Kevin?
Yeah, plenty of them. I don't know that I could think of one that had like a good ending. I mean, I would have said like Ted Lasso's a good one, but obviously it didn't actually end. So
what about you, Katie?
She said
Danielle. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was looking right at Danielle and I said
women on
Katie.
this podcast. There's only two women on this podcast.
Y'all look alike to me. I can't tell you apart.
I still get you two confused. So,
Listen, that's the only reason I think I have nice things is because I can ride Katie's coattails. So yes, thank you. I will be Katie. I also agree about Parks and Rec, as well as The Office. And my favorite quote was, and that like this always comes back and like breaks my heart, is Andy says, "I wish there was a way to know that you're in the good old days before you actually leave them, before you've actually left them." And that, like, he came out with that, like, in, I don't know if it was the finale or like right before the finale. And like every time it just like guts me. Anyway, that was great. Do you remember your high school graduation song?
Yep. It was the graduation song, because I graduated in 2000 when that horrible song came out. For the record, the graduation song that I'm talking about was called Graduation, and it was by Vitamin C.
Vitamin C,
Yeah.
I know this song.
It wasn't our graduation song, but our graduation speaker, our longtime math teacher, Mrs. Sharon, whose son was also in my graduating class, she quoted the lyrics from I Hope You Dance, which is a song that was very popular in 2004, 2005. I don't know if they like played the song necessarily, but I know she at least quoted the lyrics, and like her whole speech was based on that song. So that would maybe be our graduation song, our graduation theme, at least, perhaps.
Yeah. Our class song was Come Sail Away, Styx.
Oh, I remember mine now. It was This Is the Time, Billy Joel.
Oh, well, that makes sense because you're a million years old, Brian. So
Damn, Katie.
If my hearing was working, I'm sure I would be offended by that.
I'm pretty sure there was a Mean Girl fight to select our class song, but I think it ended up being 100 years. Like, it's called 100 years, I think.
Yeah.
By Fight for
When
Fighting.
you've only got 100 years to live, and it's like kind of not
That's
awesome.
a very weird one for graduation.
What was the other fight for? Do you remember?
But I remember voting for that one, and I don't even think I cared, but I was just like, not that one. Okay, keeping along that line, do you remember any advice that was given to you in a graduation speech from high school, college, preschool?
No, the only thing I remember about like any of those graduation speeches was that when I was in college, some dude from Duracell spoke. I don't remember anything he said. I remember that he was from Duracell. And then I remember the president of the university basically being like, "Now's a good time to make a donation." And I was like, I finished paying for this degree.
Oh, no.
So
It was not a piece of advice during graduation, but definitely during the second semester of my senior year. I was meeting with one of my political science professors, Dr. Jacob, and just being like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life after graduation. And he gave me the best piece of advice I think I've ever received, which was, life is not a straight line. It's a zigzag, and don't pretend it's anything else. And that has made me take a breath, I think, in my most challenging moments, and just know that like nothing is A to B. Nothing is a straight line. Because we put so much pressure on ourselves to walk this, this societal expectation of we're supposed to go from this point to this point to this point and not deviate at all. And that's what success looks like. But I think as this show has shown us, like, that is absolutely not the case. And it's ridiculous to expect anything otherwise. So Dr. Jacobs really set me up, I think, for a lot of success with that advice.
So all I remember from my graduation was that I was sitting next to the valedictorian. And the moment I came down off stage from graduation, my grandma said to me, "Wow, Josh, you really underperformed in high school."
Oh.
Thanks, Grandma.
I actually agree with Grandma.
Ouch.
I don't remember the messages, but I remember for my master's degree, deaf actress Marlee Matlin, who was in Seinfeld, if you remember the deaf actress in Seinfeld.
And West Wing.
And West Wing.
Yeah. She gave our commencement speech when I got my master's degree, and it was the funniest thing ever. I just remember laughing my head off. Like, it was so poignant. It was touching, but it was also just hilarious and very inspiring, but I don't remember the words she said.
I couldn't tell you a dang thing about anything any of the people said or who they were. If you completely changed careers tomorrow because you were like, all right, what about that like nursing degree I also got or whatever? What has your experience in the performing arts taught you about life or about just in general being a person so far?
For me, it's give other people grace and be patient with yourself as well, not just externally, but internally. I think those are important things that can serve you.
I think that for me, it's really that management overall is just acceptance of others and how they function.
Yeah, I think that nobody is an expert on day one, and don't be afraid to ask for help.
No matter where life takes you, what career path you choose to follow, make sure you are feeding your own creative spirit, because that is the way that you will best stay in touch with what is important to you, your values, both personally and professionally. And everyone needs an outlet in some way, shape, or form. So make sure that you prioritize your own creativity to help you through your life's most difficult moments.
There's been so many like big and small ways that this career path has taught me that you have to like follow your own arrow from like an ethical perspective, as well as just knowing when it's time to say like make a change and trust that you're going to be caught by a community. I think a lot of what this career has given me is just like so many like life reminders from artists and things that you just like get to see within performances that just become a part of you. What is your favorite Michigan fact that you've learned while listening to this podcast? Mine is the asparagus king.
Asparagus queen. She's
Queen.
Mrs. Asparagus. She's
so
now.
You didn't actually learn shit.
It was Mrs. Asparagus. Now it's a Miss Asparagus. But yes, we have a Michigan asparagus queen.
Michigan tequila.
Oh, yeah. I learned that even if I don't know anything about a specific topic or fact, if there's a ranking, Michigan always has the second best of whatever it is.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
It is.
Right,
they do have the longest tridge, though, right?
Second longest.
Or is it the second longest tridge?
But we do have a tridge right here in Midland. So
Kevin and I have seen it.
yeah, you guys have walked across it.
My favorite is their state motto. Just its constant shade at throwing shade at Florida. If you seek a pleasant peninsula, look around you.
That is a good one.
Which is fucking ridiculous, by the way. Not even because I now live in Florida, but just because, like, pleasant peninsula. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, the state is one big peninsula with a lot of little peninsulas.
It's a fucking
we're
mitten,
always pleasant. It's beautiful
and it's
here.
got this other thing up here that we're like, we don't talk about this one.
They talk about it a lot. We talk about the UP a lot.
Yeah, except
sign are you
can't put fucking gang signs up. But here's the thing: it's like, hey, everybody's like, hey, where am I at in Michigan? And you only do the hand. You don't go, oh, don't forget up here.
Well, okay, if you're in the UP, you put up the UP hand and then you point because you need the other hand to point. If you're talking about the lower peninsula, if you need the lower peninsula, you put up the lower peninsula hand and then you use your other hand to point. Like this is a two-hander. So.
I've also learned that Katie's really bad at knowing what good wine tastes like because she really likes Michigan wine.
Also true.
Shots fired. All right, let's stop hating
that Michigan wine.
Let's stop hating. And Danielle, do you have a wrap up?
Okay, we have officially made it to the bottom of the quicksand. We pulled you all down here.
So no one's going to throw us a stick or a vine or something to help us get out?
To experience what those of us who grew up in the 90s were most terrified of for absolutely no reason. The quicksand round.
I was just going to say, somebody would throw us a stick, but we insulted Michigan with that Michigan wine comment. And now the state of Michigan's like, no, you have to stay down there.
Yeah.
This is the rules.
Yeah. No more Michigan love for you all.
You will not seek a pleasant peninsula.
Well, thank you for the non-lightning round, Danielle. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that listeners tell us most often is how much wisdom our guests bring. And so I want to pass this mic on to Katie now to tell us a little bit more about that aspect of our podcast.
This is our 200th episode. We have had dozens upon dozens of guests, and all have shared amazing stories about their careers, about their personal and professional lives, and offered so many wonderful pieces of wisdom. So we wanted to go around the proverbial table here, and I wanted to ask you all, what is your favorite piece of advice or a story from a guest that has stayed with you over the course of these 200 episodes?
I'm going to kick this off and just say, like, I'm not going to have one thing. I've got like 4 things. One, the best story on the podcast does go to Bryan, going through the toll cams. That I can't pass through a toll camera area without thinking about that story.
Same.
So that still makes me laugh. When we're talking about advice, though, there's so much that I think I've taken from this podcast and have taken from our guests. And I really would say that every guest has given me at least something, whether big or small, that I've, have thought about or incorporated in my day to day. But there are, I think, 3 that really like rise to the top and that like have been reoccurring for me. So one is when with the fabulous Equinox boys, talking about, their band makeup and just talking about that, sort of that concept of like, it's not just the best player, but it's how you show up and the things that you're willing to do and how you like fit into that team and sort of just like, showing up and wanting to be a part of it all. So I think about that. The other thing I think about is Mason Moss, his comment about being undeniable when you walk into a room, like having done the work and just show up to be undeniable in that space and the things that you do. So I think about that. The other one that I honestly is probably the top is Adia Morris-Swanger, who said, talking about life and the things in her life as like juggling balls, but sometimes those balls are made of rubber and sometimes they're made of glass. And so, sometimes you got to focus on some of those things because if they hit the ground, the rubber ball will bounce back, but that glass ball will break. And so there is a balance to that.
Kevin, I think it's rude that you are in my brain and thought a lot of the same ones I did.
And in that theme, you also took multiples as opposed to letting us have some.
Yeah, I told you from the beginning, I don't play by the rules. So, which tracks.
I was also never going to have just one. So again, rude. The very first one I wrote down was Mason Moss, to be undeniable, and like a mixture of preparation and luck and being in the right room and like to make your work speak for itself. But then I also just combine a lot of the parent / mom / just like child advice that we've gotten. And my one that's basically like your balls example is having the multiple pots on the stove.
Yes, that
right, and everything's cooking at once.
Yes, Sarah.
But like you got things that are boiling. And then you've also just got some time where things are just chilling and you can like unload the dishwasher. And as hard as that is, like it is life. And then also Adia Morris-Swanger talked about like not separating your identity as a mother, like when you come into a professional workspace, and that like you don't need to like leave a part of yourself out. And that Colleen Jennings-Rogensack told us that children should be everywhere. And I have made choices in my professional life while thinking about her saying that and like the implication, like, and the meaning behind like those words and like what that means.
One thing that has stuck in my mind, and this wasn't advice, but whenever Dominic Moore Dunson said it and mentioned the phrase trauma mining in creating work, I've never been able to forget that. And it has always been part of my thought process whenever I'm thinking about work that people are creating, all the way through to reconstructing that Kevin and I watched. Like that was in the back of my mind as we were watching that, because that so much of that piece is about making the art itself through that struggle. And then honestly, Michael Mashala's advice that whenever you have time with someone, make that time intentional. And whenever I'm at conferences, I mean, my wife has been upset with me because I don't check my phone whenever I'm spending time with people at conferences now. For the most part, I've missed messages from every single one of you because whenever I am spending time, I'm spending time. And my phone's staying in my pocket for the most part. And I am making that time spent quality.
You guys all steal all the ones that I was thinking about, but the good news is with 200 episodes, we have so much. I mean, to Kevin's point, and I think all three of you have gone already said this about there's so much. And some other ones that come to my mind are even just the small moments when Max Darwin talks about the interacting with the little kid on stage and those moments and just going with them. And it's not just about a performer adapting to what's there with a child, but it's you take that and you can use that in any instance in life. And so, those things are peppered throughout our entire series, I believe, at least they were for me, and it helped me. And I go all the way back to the very first episode with Gail Boyd and think about how she lifted up the fact how important relationships are. And I think about how that's basically been the underlying foundation of everything that we've learned and grown and been open to with all of our other conversations. And so I'm just grateful that we've had all these various conversations covering all these different topics. And, I've definitely learned and constantly think about things. Kevin was talking about how he thinks about me when he goes through a toll booth, but there's so many times where that happens to me, where I'm in a situation and all of a sudden an example from one of our podcasts pops into my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that, or I can try that. And it's just really amazing how much learning I've done from all of these.
So I'm going to reach way back to year one, episode 39, Danielle's conversation with Andre Bouchard. And while there are a lot of episodes and a lot of moments, similarly to all of you that stick with me, I think this is the episode I come back to. And these two things that he said during the conversation that have really stuck with me. The first is, most of the best ideas in the world are not yours. When I heard that, it really took the pressure off my shoulders as a leader, I suppose, or somebody that's working in collaborative spaces, to always have the best idea, to always be the one sort of leading the charge and feeling the weight of those expectations and feeling those eyeballs, I think, on you when you're in a position of leadership. I've always been amenable to collaboration. I've always wanted to be collaborative in nature, but I think since a very young age, I have always had that extra weight as a straight A student, as a leader in school, as this, that, the other thing. So that really opened up my world, and I've had it on a sticky note. I say in the episode, in the out, that I'm putting it on a sticky note and putting it on my computer, and I did that, and it's on my computer to this day. And then Andre also said in that episode, culture is the frame we carry through our lives, and we inhabit many cultures at the same time. And I return to that quite often as a way to remind myself to interrogate my own biases in this work and my own expectations of others, and constantly think very intentionally and very carefully about how I approach the work and what I want to get out of it, why I'm programming it, why I'm championing it. And then also, what do I want others to get out of it, and how is it going to impact them, and how is it going to affect them? So I just appreciate Andre's perspective so much. And like I said, it's one of the episodes I come back to the most often, and has really impacted the way I think about how I move as a professional in the space, and then also in my volunteer roles and in my role as a parent and so many other spaces I occupy. So thank you to Andre for offering up those really wonderful thoughts, and they've had a real impact on me.
So my question is, what has this podcast meant to each of us?
So this has been my complete inability of being able to let go to you all, because I never wanted the friendship to end, and I still don't. And I'm still going to be up in your phone business forever. It's really meant this relationship that I had no idea was going to be so important to me. And there's some things in life that you just can't plan for. And like, you got to leave space to let it flourish. Fucking love you guys.
We love you too, Danielle.
I mean, I'm not sure that there's a better way to express that, but I would then thinking about this, like there's a whole host of things I could say, but I think one, professionally, this has been a gift. Like meeting you all, having these conversations has just made me a better member of the industry. Like, I think as a presenter, you're sort of limited in your perspective and the scope of the things that you are taught in the classroom and, in the workplace. And having all of these conversations amongst the five of us and with our guests, and then out in the field when we're at conferences with colleagues, has just made me better at my job. I have learned so much and broadened my perspective and learned things I never otherwise would have. So I'm so grateful for that. And I feel like I'm in a much better position to move forward because of what we've created together. And then personally, to echo Danielle, like the four of you, our friendships and the friends we made along the way have supported me through what have been the most difficult 4 years of my life. Those challenges have coincided with the four of us building this thing together and becoming friends. And I don't know that I would have made it through the last 4 years without all of you. And I'm so grateful for that. And I think it just goes to demonstrate that the friendships we make in this industry, even though they can be long distance, none of you live anywhere close to me, can end up being some of the most important ones in your lives. And though we don't get to see each other physically that often, the connections that we can build through our shared love and shared passion can really help feed our souls. And I'm just really grateful. I'm grateful for Christine and Michael bringing us together at the beginning and what it has brought us all.
I feel exactly like you do. Through these 4 years, we've had so many challenges and hurdles. Each of us, we've each faced so many celebrations and successes. I mean, we've just all been there for each other. And I think that I have to agree with what's been said so far, is that this podcast has been a lot of learning for me. It's been a lot of things for me. It's been a lot of great introductions to many different guests and ideas, and it's helped me grow in a professional way. But I think most importantly, as I take out of it, is the friendship with you guys, as you've been talking about. And I know that won't end, at least for 3 of you. And no, I love all 4 of you.
Are you saying Kevy's Audi 5000? Kevin's
no,
out of here?
I even love Josh. No,
I was going to say, no, it's me.
Only on days that you lie.
I'm the difficult one. We all know this.
But yeah, that's what it means to me, is just, I think back of all the laughing and all the, togetherness that we've had over the years, the support, the coaching, offline, calling and texting each other. So I know that will continue, and I'm not worried about losing that, or that this marks the end of that. It just, it just makes a new chapter for the podcast, which is great for the industry, for the people that listen, for the people involved. But it doesn't affect our bond. So I'm very grateful that Christine and Michael did bring us together, and that, we've grown into such great friends.
I don't know that I can say anything that's already been said. I mean, this has been a really incredible ride. I mean, I think we've done a lot of things with this podcast that I don't think any of us thought we would set out and do. I mean, I don't think any of us got into this thinking that we would go this long, that we would, have booths at conferences, that we would record at all these things, and because of that, I mean, it's opened some doors and made some introductions to people that maybe we may not have done without this.
100%.
But it's definitely made it easier. I think all of this has been just incredibly exciting. I think when I look back at all this, what I'm going to miss the most isn't doing the interviews. It was sitting on Riverside with all of you, just spending an hour laughing and hoping to get 10 minutes of content out of it.
Honestly, for me, it's our time together at the conferences. One, recording with all 5 of us at the conferences live in person. That's a different level of camaraderie than we experience even here on Riverside. And to echo what Kevin and, well, pretty much everybody has said, like what it has brought forward for all of us. The trip to San Diego and spending a week as basically journalists, creating a morning show.
Oh God.
There's one of Katie's eye roll air quotes right there. Just this past January, with being tied in with the Under the Radar Festival and all of the different things that have been there and been present that I don't know would have been a possibility without it. And then my eyes and our eyes being open to things in the industry that we never would have known about had we not been doing these interviews and pushing forward with the podcast in the way that we have.
So I said something a little bit ago, and it sounded like in a comedic tone, but it might have been missed by our listeners. So why don't we slow down a minute, Josh, and tell us what's happening with our podcast?
As far as the future of our podcast, everybody's careers and personal lives have changed and developed as this podcast has moved forward over the last almost 4 years now. And in turn, Katie, Kevin, Bryan, and Danielle will all be stepping back from the podcast. I will be moving forward with the podcast. We will be taking a little bit of a break before I do that. And so after this episode, our 200th episode, there will be a little bit of a break to kind of regroup and have some forward thinking and have some time to kind of really focus on how we will be moving forward. The frequency of publishing has been every 7 days for almost 4 years now. And that frequency may change. The core mission of our podcast will carry forward. It is still going to be about this industry, about the business of this industry, what's happening in this industry. There will be a lot of discussions, panel discussions. I hope to have some of you back here and there as guest hosts and to jump onto a panel, jump into a discussion, and still be present occasionally.
No, he said only some of us. Only some of us are invited back.
Only some of us.
Well,
Those invites have already happened. If you
we already know what's happening with him and Kevin. So
you will also hear some new voices coming in because I will not be doing this purely alone. I will most likely be the primary host as we move forward, but there will be a lot more voices coming in with different perspectives, people that disagree with me, hopefully, so that we can really have some hearty discussion around ideas and topics.
So that's the end of season 1. We mark the end of season 1.
That is the end of season 1. We'll be moving towards season 2.
So season 1 was 200 episodes.
Stay tuned for season 2. I think that just makes us very unique in the world of podcasts that we have 200 episodes as our first season. Does anyone else that I know of? No.
And
for good reason.
As we move forward, you will see me representing the podcast at both MAX and at OAPN. That is the Midwest Arts Expo, which is September 22nd through the 25th, and OAPN, which is the Ohio Arts Professionals Network Conference in Hamilton, Ohio, October 18th through the 20th. In addition, you can also find me at MAX leading advanced marketing at 1:30 p.m. on September 22nd with Bill Blagg.
Well, and Josh, this is an exciting moment for us. I mean, like you said, all of our lives have changed so much. And so it is a good moment for us to make a change, to step away. And we're grateful to you for sort of carrying on and reimagining what this could look like, because we do think the industry still needs a forum like this. But I think it also speaks to like how things can evolve and change, and they don't have to stay the same. Change can be scary, and it can make for like some discomfort, but discomfort breeds growth. And so we're looking forward to, coming back and sitting down with you every once in a while. And I think I'm going to be around in the background helping Josh here and there. And I'm excited to stay engaged in some way, shape, or form moving forward. But we are sad to be moving on in this way, but also excited for the future.
So, Josh, I started out as the host of this episode, but since you're going to be taking up the torch and being the sole host now, why don't you take us out? And I think you had something special planned for us.
I did. In planning for this, if you are a regular listener, or if you've only listened a few times, you have heard outtakes at the end of the episodes. And I've asked each one of the podcast hosts, or the quad hosts, which we haven't said in a really long time, all 5 of our quad hosts, to send me their favorite outtakes. So we are going to listen to these together, and then we'll talk about why they're our favorites. We're going to start with mine, which is from the very first outtake from the preview episode, which actually set this all up.
Before we end, I just want to let you guys in on a secret. That was the ending right there. That was the ending right there, I think.
I don't know how to end this.
How do we end this?
And so, like, that one set us up from the very first moment that we all recorded together. Like there was always fun and joking and laughter. And that one of the first running jokes was, how do we end this? and it's also somewhat ironic that is what we're jumping into the outtakes with as we end this, as it has been for nearly 4 years now. Our next one is from Danielle, and this is Danielle's outtake. Was from episode 41. It featured Clay Johnson and Jeremy Davis, the Fabulous Equinox Orchestra.
But the butt was the period. Because even though I've had a month to think about this, I have nothing else to say.
Okay, can I take mine again?
As long as you end it with a butt.
Butt means period.
The butt's the period.
But
how do we know where you're done?
Because I stopped talking.
I put the butt in, so I'll remember that.
I'm good. Let's do
Brian,
it.
stay away from Katie's butt.
Good point.
She's the only one that can do her butt.
Strike. Somebody else talk.
But
But is not a period or an end of a sentence. That's a good point, Josh, but Danielle didn't say but, so I don't know if you cut her off.
yeah, I'm still paused thinking of my next statement.
Danielle's freezes. Was that the end?
But
Oh my God. That is so priceless. I love it.
Danielle, why is that one your favorite?
because we're talking about butts.
Well, and I remember
it's
some
just like-
stickers that you got. When
Like,
we were
it's just so silly. Like, it's so silly. And like, just like the number of times that we kept coming back to that, like I love a good gag. I love it. What, like, you'll never catch me not going back to the pun or like whatever the thing was. And I like, it's just silly and stupid.
which I love too. It was great.
And that's really the flavor that I bring.
All right, our next one is Kevin's outtake from episode 47, featuring Bill Blagg, who is also featured in the outtake.
Ladies and gentlemen, live 97.5. We're here live in the back of the Prevost tour bus. Kevin Maynard here, Quad City Arts, getting ready to kick it off here. You're not recording, are you?
No, I am recording. I will totally have that for you.
Closing, Kevin. I would say in closing, Kevin, say your prayers and take your vitamins, because what you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when Podcastamania runs wild on you? There's no business like.
Very fitting. Because he's in Florida now. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I have anything to add to that. It's just it was
That
fun
one
and
very clearly
ridiculous.
speaks for itself.
self-explanatory.
And I think that Bill had just as much fun playing with the microphone as doing that interview.
Yes.
I think it was our only interview on a tour bus.
I think
Probably.
it was.
All right, we're going to jump to Brian's choice for outtake, which was from episode 70, featuring Sarah Rogers.
Welcome back, everyone, to There's No Business. Nope, I don't like when I do that. Never again. Try that again. Thank you, that helps.
You can align that with the video now, Brian.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Damn it, how do I start this normally?
What's wrong with welcome back, everyone?
Well,
That's very offensive, Kevin. I can't.
Yes, it naturally, because so it naturally flows into welcome back, everyone, to There's No Business Like. But like, I always think it's weird when I say there's no business like, because Danielle just said no business like in the intro. Like, there's a whole intro that happens, and so my
You could go
brain,
like boots and cats, we're back.
we're back. No.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I have the giggles today, I think. So
That's okay.
That's not a bad thing.
I think I'm ready this time, and I'm going to start with welcome back.
After all that.
Kevin, that is a great question. I don't know that this.
Why is it so great, Katie? Did you help him with that?
Maybe am I doing Kevin's work for him? Yes, I am.
Good job, me.
By the way, Kevin, I ain't your welcome back girl or whatever that is. You know.
Holla back, girl.
No, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back for him.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
B-U-S-I-N-S-I. Wait, I can't do it.
Nope. Mississippi.
I was trying to spell like Mississippi.
B-I-S-S-I-S.
There's no business like Mississippi. IPPI.
Oh, it's perfect.
All right, go ahead, Katie.
If you need to pat yourself on the back again to get started, feel free.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great question. I am thinking of a risk I took.
She pat herself on the back again.
And then started laughing.
All right, Kevin, I'm going to say it again because it's just the entrance into it. And I'm not patting myself on the back.
Aren't you?
No, that was not my intent at all. That's like when you make a pun when you really don't intend to make a pun. It's that situation.
And then you say no pun intended, but nobody believes you.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that.
Because you're just punny.
Good job, Katie.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
What was the other question?
The other question was, how do you feel about the musical Annie?
Oh, that would have been so good.
I love Annie.
I mean, we still
That's a
have
great
an
question,
opportunity
Bryan.
to talk about it.
I hate orphan musicals.
Bryan. I thought
you were just going to say just. I thought you just were like, I just
you have
hate
Oliver.
orphans.
You have Newsies. Let's see, Oliver, Newsies, Annie.
Do they eat orphans in Sweeney Todd, or was that just the? No, that was.
There is an orphan in Sweeney Todd, yes.
I know, but then they
They don't eat him.
I don't love it whenever she sings "Let's Straighten Their Curls" because why are you going to straighten a whole group of girls' curls if they're going to get curly again? Like, that's not a part. Like, she's not taking care of them at all. Like, straightening their hair is not going to help the situation.
This Danielle moment was brought to you.
Okay, so that was the longest outtake
Serious.
of our entire 200 episodes.
No, the longest one
nearly
has
4
been
minutes.
The farming one?
The farming podcast was definitely longer.
But everyone loved it. It's the highest rated episode.
It is.
It's a stat I just made up.
I think we all know why that one's a favorite. I mean, that one's hilarious.
No. Let's talk about it longer.
Okay, so the final outtake was Katie's choice. It is from episode 105, featuring Eric Olmscheid, and here we go.
Yes. I don't know how you only have access to the podcast only has access to the time machine.
By the way, Kevin's still not allowed to use it on his own.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did he fail? Did he fail time machine training?
He does not maintain the inside very well, is what we'll say. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Kevin, tidy it up.
So anyway.
Clean up your beep.
There's going to be 99 Michigans or Michiganders after I'm done with the edit. Just so you
I was just going to say,
send me that fudge now.
Do you need my address to send me the fudge, or how's that work here?
I was also thinking, not being done with this edit yet. She's awfully confident in that number.
Well, you can't change it now. You can't take any of them out, or else you're
Unfortunately, I
Sure
can't.
can.
I'm not the final person to touch it. Josh is, so he actually has the ultimate power here.
I mean, Bryan, that actually could be the out. It's just Eric and Katie saying Michigan until you get to 99. Yeah, we did it.
State of Michigan.
We are Michiganders together.
Michigan geography.
The state of Michigan.
Michigan State University.
Michigan.
State of Michigan.
Michigan arts ecosystem.
Michigan State University.
Pure Michigan love.
State of Michigan.
We are Michiganders together.
Michigan geography.
The state of Michigan.
Michigan State University.
In Michigan.
State of Michigan.
Michigan arts ecosystem.
Michigan State University.
Pure Michigan love.
State of Michigan.
We are Michiganders together.
Michigan geography.
In the state of Michigan.
Michigan State University.
In Michigan.
State of Michigan.
Michigan arts ecosystem.
Michigan State University.
Pure Michigan love.
State of Michigan.
We are Michiganders together.
Michigan geography.
In the state of Michigan.
Michigan State University.
In Michigan.
State of Michigan.
Michigan arts ecosystem.
Michigan State University.
Pure Michigan love.
Pure Michigan love. Pure Michigan love. Pure Michigan love.
We all get royalties on that when it drops.
I have no idea why Katie chose that one. It's also her ringtone, but you know.
What was the actual Michigan count? Because we all know that you counted.
I did indeed go back and listen and count, and with the
Including
intro.
that?
With the intro, the interview, our discussion afterwards, and the outtakes, it was only a total of 89 Michigan or Michiganders.
Oh,
If you had looped the song one more time, Josh, we would have hit 99. So we had 89 total in that episode.
We've been living a lie for this long.
I know. Oh, but I picked it, first of all, just because that's so fun, but also I think it very much encapsulates our shared love for Michigan, which you all grew in during the course of this podcast.
I'm sorry.
You know you all love Michigan so much.
My favorite Michigan fact is that there aren't any dinosaur bones.
That's a
They all
very
got carried away
Michigan
by the glacier.
Yes.
Yeah, because even dinosaurs went, what the fuck are we doing here?
We got to get out of this place that will future be called Michigan. All right, y'all. The last 4 years have been a delight and will be a treasure for the rest of my life. I look forward to each and every one of you joining me at some point on a future episode. Listeners, thank you for tuning in, for giving us feedback, for talking to us at the conferences, for being part of our recordings at the conferences. I really look forward to the future of the podcast and for each and every one of our current hosts to join me as we move forward on future discussion, panel episodes, interviews, and we're going to keep this going, moving forward with the help and support of you, our listeners. So we will see you down the road. Come and hear us again soon.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to There's No Business Like. Our producers and hosts are Bryan Zellmer, Josh Benson, Kevin Maynard, Katie Miller, and me, Danielle Van Hook. Views expressed in this podcast are ours alone and are not reflective of the organizations we are a part of. Keep up with us at nobusinesslike.com. There you'll find links to all of our episodes and socials. If you like this podcast, give us a like, a follow, a review, or our favorite, a 5-star rating. Oh wait, what was that site? I got it, don't worry. It is nobusinesslike.com. Do I sound out bus-I-ness every time I type it? Yep, sure do. Stay in touch, my friends.
Hold that thought. I'm sure Kevin has to pee soon, so why don't we let him take a break?
I have had to pee for literally at least 10 minutes, if not longer.
You got those bottles. You got those bottles.
Go while I do this.
Go pee real quick.
That almost was my favorite outtake.
Which one?
There's one that is just like you leaving to pee over and over and over again.
Okay.
It's right. I got it. I was not here in 93 or 2013, so I don't have the other
Were you even born yet? I don't think you were you? No, 30 years ago you would have been.
I was
yes,
born.
Yeah.
I was 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
I don't know why I thought you guys were born in the 90s.
No.
We just remember the 90s.
But I went ahead and unlocked it remotely, so you should be able to.
Josh locked it remotely. So we should be able to get in the front.
Awesome. And I should be able to stop by around 11:30.
He should be able to stop by.
In there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks, Jerry.
What do you think's going on? Is it Jerry?
Yeah.
Getting a delivery. Let's get a package.
Yep. Gotta wait for him to put his headphones back on. I know. Saying the same thing. Come on, Josh. We want to razz you. It doesn't work unless you're listening. That was good old Jerry.
Is Jerry?
That motherfucker causing problems.
He's the painting contractor at my house.
Where are you having painted?
The entire house. Interior wise.
Oh,
because we didn't do that whenever we moved in because we had contractors coming.
Even inside the closets?
No, we're not doing closets.
Oh, okay.
Because I already
Well, that's
painted
not the
2
entire
of them.
house then,
Well, I
Josh.
already painted 2 of the closets.
Slight exaggeration.
Yeah,
You know, I'm tired of you fucking lying to us on this
that's
stuff.
fair.
This is why I'm leaving.
Yeah, so let's just we'll just segue this into a farm show. If you were wondering, my chaos beans are growing, and they have beans on them that are like this long, or like pods, but they're not ready on the inside yet. And the thing I learned about chaos beans is that before you plant them, you should know if they're a bush type or a vine type.
Yep.
Did you know?
No.
I still don't know.
And I've just been throwing sticks
She
into a
has the
vine
vining
mound,
type.
hoping that they'll climb. Because they're they make this cool, it looks like a serpent arm coming out of the ocean. They bind themselves together and then get a very solid growing power. So I've just been throwing branches in there, climb this shit. So yeah.
Okay. I just love your suburban urban gardening.
Oh, and my husband made a loofah. Did I tell you guys that?
Yeah.
He grew a
You
loofah?
can eat a loofah.
You can eat a loofah?
That's a lot of different takes on that. I know you're not supposed. I don't know if you're supposed to eat loofah or not. But they were not being grown for eating purposes, and he did not know he was consuming a loofah.
I've only seen synthetic loofahs. There's a natural loofah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where it came from.
You
It looks
can eat
like
them
a
in their
giant
young
cucumber.
phase.
I thought they came from Walmart or something, or Target, but
No.
Yeah.
How was his stomach after eating it?
Yeah, well, I mean, he found out
He was fine.
weeks later, so who knows?
It could have been that or the parasite. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no idea if it was that or the lettuce. So
Just keep eating it all,
yeah.
except for the loofah.
Were you
Just fuck
like,
that.
"Hey,
Don't
where's
pick my loofah. Yeah, I was like, why? This thing is so fucking big, and it has so many flowers on it. I was like, but I keep not having loofahs. I've got 1 or 2 that are huge, and then I feel I see them and then they go away. And then I saw him the other day with cucumbers. Well, it looked like yellow cucumbers that I wouldn't want to eat anyway. And I knew I didn't have cucumbers that were that big, and I was like, where'd you get those?
That's funny.
Even though I knew the answer. I knew the answer before he said it.
Yeah, that's entrapment.
That's funny.
I know. I know.
Fucking do this. Wait, hold on.
one more clap. Thank you. Thank you. That'll help so much. Okay. Closet Monkey. We're bringing back all the callbacks.
Closet Monkey? What the fuck are you talking about?
See, it's been so long. Closet Octopus. Sorry.
Long Apple. I mean, there's just so many.
Yeah, Long Apple. Yes.
Taco Friends.
Taco Friends.
family.
Oh, Taco Friends
Handheld
is one of my
chicken.
favorites. Oh, so good. Okay, let's do it.
Kevin doesn't know how to use a fork.
Entrepreneurial spirit.
Wow.
It really made me laugh
Have a couple
so
where we
hard
picked on you
when I
talking,
learned.
and that I feel guilty about that now. So.
It's so funny though.
Just
I
like
heard
when he
it,
only
and I
ran
was-
half of an ultra marathon.
Yeah, I just have to
Okay,
go
that
talk
one
to my speech therapist about this now. All the years of trauma you've dug up,
Oh yeah, you haven't done that to Katie.
and I won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Do I want to be friends with you guys after this? I'm still trying to decide.
Of course.
Duh.
No, I do. I really do.
Bryan says yes. I mean, it's up to you, really.
No, I want to keep you
It's a
guys
risky
around.
thought.
All right, let's do it.
We're gonna have to clap again.
Oh, sorry.
Great. Excellent. Thank you.
It's how well in unison that clap was. That's so great.
We'll fix it in post.
Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.